Hey guys, Joe here, and I'm a huge wrestling fan. But do you know what's missing from wrestling at the moment? It's the believability. When I watch wrestling, I want to believe what I'm seeing is real. I want to believe it's a real sport. So I'm going to make a weekly show where I rank the top wrestlers. But it's not going to be on who my favorite wrestlers are. It's who has performed the best from a legitimate sporting standpoint. I also want to know who has benefited most from the brand extension, so only matches since the draft in July are going to count. Also, if I didn't see your match, it didn't happen. So if you wrestled in a dark match or on a pre-show, sorry buddy, doesn't count. So with that in mind, let's get right on to the tag team division. So at number 10, it's Enzo and Cass. Enzo and Cass are number 10, not wrestling this week, but maintaining their spot in my top 10 is Enzo and Cass. Number 9 is Cesaro and Sheamus. Number 9 in a no contest with the club on Raw this week, and 4 and 3 since the draft. They are number 9 on my list, Cesaro and Sheamus. Number 8 didn't wrestle this week, and probably a good thing, but they are 5 and 5 since the draft. I'm talking about the Shining Stars. Why are they ahead of Cesaro and Sheamus? Don't blame me, it's the formula. But there we are. Number 8 on my list is the Shining Stars. Number 7, the Hype Bros. Number 7 is the Hype Bros, winning against the Ascension on SmackDown this week. Who cares? But number 7 is the Hype Bros. Number 6 is the Club. They're 9 and 7 since the draft. People are complaining that they're losing a lot. They're 9 and 7. And they're in the no contest, of course, with Cesaro and Sheamus this week. Number 6 is the Club. Number 5, the Wyatt family. Number 5 is the Wyatt family. They're 4 and 0 in their short time together. Haven't been together long enough to go up the rankings too far, but they are your WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, winning at TLC and retaining on SmackDown. Number 5 is the Wyatt family. Number 4, Heath Slater and Rhino. Heath Slater and Rhino, losing, of course, at TLC and at SmackDown. Number 4 is, I've dubbed them the free agents, but Heath Slater and Rhino. I'm not sure what their official tag team name is, actually. Number 3, higher than I would have put them, but they're 8 and 5 since the draft. I'm talking about the Usos. Number 3 are the Usos, not wrestling this week, but keeping their spot in my top 3. Number 2, they are 10 and 4 since the draft, yet somehow have not received a tag team title shot. It's American Alpha on number 2 on my list. American Alpha. And number 1, they are your WWE World. You get the joke. It's the New Day. Number 1 on my list is the New Day. Congratulations. Goes to the New Day. So let's move on to the women's division now. At number 10, Alicia Fox. Number 10, Alicia Fox, losing to Bayley on Raw this week. Number 10 is Alicia Fox. Number 9, we have Natalya. Natalya in a no contest with Carmella this week on SmackDown. She is number 9 on my list. Number 8, speaking of, we have Carmella. Carmella. She lost to Nikki Bella on TLC, and she was in a no contest on SmackDown. So number 8 is Carmella. Number 7, beating Carmella in TLC, is Nikki Bella. Number 7 is Nikki Bella. Number 6 is Becky Lynch, your former WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. She's 6 and 10. That's not the record of a champion. Of course, losing to Alexa Bliss at TLC. Number 6 is Becky Lynch. Number 5 is Nia Jax. She's 8 and 3, but she has not wrestled for a while. Where are you, Nia? You're number 5 on my list. So, number 4. Number 4 is Alexa Bliss, your new WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, beating Becky Lynch at TLC. Number 4 is Alexa Bliss. Number 3, she's at 8 and 8, which is she's lost more than I had realized. Is Charlotte. Number 3 is Charlotte, 8 and 8. Number 2, surprising in the opposite direction. Everyone's complaining that she's losing, but she's 10-5 since the draft. I'm talking about Bailey. Number 2 is Bailey beating Alicia Fox on Raw this week. Number 2 is Bailey. Number 1, she is your WWE Raw Women's Champion, of course, the legit boss, Sasha Banks. Number 1 is Sasha Banks. Congratulations to Sasha Banks. So, let's move on finally to the men's division. Number 10 is the Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick losing to Rich Swann on 205 Live, failing to regain his championship. Number 10 is Brian Kendrick. At number 9 was wrestling in a tag team match this week, but that doesn't count towards the singles division. So at number 9 is Randy Orton. Randy Orton at number 9. At number 8, he was in a count-out victory over the Big Show on Raw this week. I'm talking about Seth Rollins. Number 8 is Seth Rollins. Number 7 is Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler failing to regain his Intercontinental Championship against The Miz at TLC. Number 7 is Dolph Ziggler. Number 6 is your WWE Champion. Why is the WWE Champion at number 6, may I ask? Well, it's because there are 4 champions who have better records than him, and one person who has been squashing everyone left, right, and center. Spoilers. So at number 6, he has not been booked particularly strongly, and it shows up on my rankings here. Number 6 is your WWE Champion, AJ Styles, of course retaining against Dean Ambrose at TLC. So at number 5 is Rich Swann, your Cruiserweight Champion, at 9-3 compared to AJ Styles' 9-6. He beat TJ Perkins on Raw, and he retained his championship against Brian Kendrick on 205 Live. At number 5 is Rich Swann. At number 4, at a monstrous 14-2 since the draft, and one of those 2 was the Survivor Series multi-man tag matches. I think he's 14-0 in singles matches. Is Braun Strowman. Number 4 is Braun Strowman. Didn't wrestle this week, but he maintains his spot at number 4. Number 3 is Kevin Owens, your WWE Universal Champion. He beat Sami Zayn this week on Raw. Number 3 is Kevin Owens. Number 2. I'm sorry, at least he's not number 1 though. It's Roman Reigns, your US champion. Roman Reigns retaining his championship against Chris Jericho on Raw. Number 2 is Roman Reigns. And number 1, he retained his championship at TLC. He retained his championship on SmackDown. He seems to be defending it every week, and that's why he's so high on the list. Championship matches give you a lot of points in my books. So at number 1, he's 10-4 since the draft. He is your Intercontinental Champion. It's The Miz. Number 1 is The Miz. So, congratulations go to The Miz, to Sasha Banks, and to The New Day. You're all at the top of your divisions, and I will see you guys for some more rankings next week.